Spider-Man and the Green Goblin. Ooh. The Green Goblin woke up every day wondering just how he could catch Spider-Man. But Spider-Man, he grew up with special powers. He could jump and climb on the walls, and he could crawl up the walls and jump on the ceiling and then jump down. And he could shoot webs from his hands. Choo, 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 choo. He could even shoot and catch birds from the air and go choo. But he would always let the birds go because you don't need to hurt the birds. So Spider-Man was going off to school. He had his backpack on when he heard a mean laugh. It was the Green Goblin coming down on his winged flying ship and said, "I'm gonna get you, Spider-Man." And Spider-Man looked up with his backpack and he jumped on the wall and just used his web to go to the building way high. And he was up on the building and he looked down at Goblin and says, "You gotta catch me first." And then Spider-Man went from building to building, jumping on the wall, jumping up on the water tower, jumping down between between the stairs. And the Green Goblin had a fast ship and he was going trying to catch Spider-Man. But Spider-Man was quick. He was going crawling all over the place. Green Goblin couldn't catch him. Spider-Man was hiding behind the building, and Green Goblin was coming around to look for him. And so Spider-Man had an idea. He started shooting webs and making this big trap. The Green Goblin was flying, looking for Spider-Man. And Spider-Man said, "Hey, I'm over here." And the Green Goblin went, got stuck right in the Spider-Man trap. And he was stuck. He couldn't move. He was like, "Hey, let me out of here." So Spider-Man was like, "I gotta go to school. I got math to do before math starts." So he jumped off on the wall, put his backpack on, and kept on walking to school. There were some little boys on the ground, and they saw the Green Goblin. They were like, "Whoa, that's scary." The Green Goblin is a scary guy. How people start to get scary, I don't know. But Green Goblin, he was trapped. It was going to take some time for him to get out of that trap. So Spider-Man was off to school. He was walking, and there was a big bully moving up with his big, he's like, "Hey, give me your lunch." And Spider-Man was like, "Bro, I'm not sure if you'd mess with me." The big guy's like, "What are you talking about?" Spider-Man's like, phew. He jumped up, grabbed the tree branch, and spun around. And kicked the big bully right in his chest. And the chest, this big one, oh! And Spider-Man got up, put his backpack on, and said, "I have math homework to do. Come on, guys." So walking. Now, sometimes, you know what? You got to do your math homework before school. I mean, if he was in a hurry, he'd probably punch all of the daylights out of those guys. So he was like walking. And guess who he saw? Yep. Sally from 5th period. But you know what? He didn't have time for that. He had to do homework. So he walked past her. Bye. So, finally got to school. He was doing his math homework. Barely finished it right before the class bell rang and went, "Beep! Everyone go to your classes. You got schoolwork to do." So he was in the class. And in the window, he saw the big, scary Green Goblin fly up. And he said, "Teacher, I gotta go to the bathroom." So he got up and ran out of the room real fast. He put on his outfit. He had the Spider-Man mask. He put the Spider-Man mask on. And he was running. And the janitor didn't say anything at all. Because he didn't know Spider-Man was at school. And there's Spider-Man around the door. he flew up into the sky. He put his web up on the tall scoreboard of the outdoor school park, and he jumped on top. He said, "Green Goblin, I gotta go back to school, and you are just giving me problems." But the Green Goblin came in, flew with his green spaceship with these laughing gas canisters, started throwing them at Spider-Man. And Spider-Man was like, he was like pretending it was almost like a game, because all the missiles and the canisters were flying everywhere. And Spider-Man went real fast and went threw them way far away. And so the Green Goblin was like, "I'm gonna get you." And Spider-Man was like, "Never!" So we went, flew up on the top of the building, did a backflip. Whoa! Grabbed onto the tree, did a somersault. Flew up into the top of the building again, and took this big barrel. Started swinging it over his head with this web. Whoa, and the Green Goblin came in to go get Spider-Man, and Spider-Man went, oh, like a baseball. And the Green Goblin went, whoa, and fell in the playground. Just then all the kids got out to start to go play, and they saw the Green Goblin. They're like, oh. So Spider-Man had an idea. He said, "Kids, let's do a water fight." And so they started throwing water balloons at the Green Goblin. And the Green Goblin was like, "Ah!" All the kids were getting them. "Yeah, stop it!" And Spider-Man got this big canister of big water, and he went over his head, dumped it all on the Green Goblin. He's like, "Ah!" Because his Green Goblin rocket ship couldn't ride when it was wet with water. So Green Goblin was like, ugh. You know what, Green Goblin, all the time he was just riding his green rocket ship. So he didn't stay in shape. He never ran. So he could barely run, but he started running anyways. I think he barely got half a yard in front of all the kids. And the kids went, "Spider-Man, he's getting away." But the kids helped Spider-Man out, because Spider-Man was jumping on top of the building to jump over on the Green Goblin, and the kids surrounded Green Goblin and says, "Hey, you're not leaving here." And so the Spider-Man went, "Whoa!" Jumped, grabbed Green Goblin, took off his mask, and guess who it was? It was the school principal. "Principal, what are you doing in the classes? You should be up doing..." "Oh, I know, guys, I know. It's a cool school principal." And you know what they did? They took his undies, and he was like, "Whoa!" And Spider-Man went to the top of the building and went to the flagpole and put him right on the flagpole. And the principal was like, when the Green Goblin was like, "Oh, my undies!" Ah! And the Green Goblin never bothered those kids ever again.